Welcome to the Emily and Kevarella podcast.
We're the best friends you didn't know you needed.
But now you can't live without.
So we're children of the 90s. That means we're a little messed up. And for that, I blame Nickelodeon.
But through everything, we keep pushing through and saying what best we can.
I think that it's important for us to know our strengths and weaknesses. Like, I might know you're stupid, but do you know? Because if you don't know that you're stupid, that's potentially hazardous to others. It's really important that you identify your strengths and make them work for you, and identify your weaknesses and don't let them sabotage you.
Exactly. And it just really making sure that you're focusing on yourself and who you're around, and maybe certain life restrictions can prevent you from expressing yourself, and it can be frustrating sometimes, and you may feel forced to feel a different way, but don't let that go through you. Like, for instance, for myself,
have you ever felt like forced to feel a certain way?
I definitely have. When I grew up in a very conservative Christian household, so being somebody who doesn't identify with the regular gender norms, like I do identify as non-binary.
Traditional values.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I do prefer she pronouns, even though I accept any pronouns. I do accept she, and it's hard because even now with family, it's hard to get that portrayed. So it happens sometimes. You just keep pushing through.
What do you think are the traits that you possess that have helped you come to terms with who you are as, in terms of your gender identity, in terms of your expression?
Well, I just really always felt inclined to different things. Like, I knew I liked female clothing. I knew I liked, even if it wasn't identified, because fabric is fabric, honestly. I'm just going with what the normal is of female clothing. And
like, you wanted to wear what your little friends were wearing in elementary school.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So, for instance, I really remember something that sticks out in my mind. I was at a close family friend's house, and they had like 4 or 5 daughters. I don't even remember. And we went ahead. I went in their chest box where they had different costumes and outfits, and where I saw this Esmeralda outfit.
How old were you?
I was probably like 3 or 4.
Okay. Wow.
I remember, but I was always a little bit on the heavier side. So I saw this like little girl's costume, and my head doesn't know fabric. I didn't know it was going to be stretchy and like I was going to be able to put on my body. But I remember I put it on, and I was like so happy. And I remember people around me were taking photos. I thought it was cute. They were saying, "Oh, look at them, look at him," and I was feeling it, and I was just a little kid.
You were feeling it. So it sounds like the traits that you might like, basically just having a strong sense of self, and trusting those feelings of going for what makes you happy.
Exactly. Well, what about you as well, with you and your strengths and
For me, I feel like I'm resilient. I think that I've overcome a lot of challenges.
Mm-hmm.
And that I haven't let those bad experiences stop me from trying again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird. It almost like came to me in the middle of the night. I was thinking, and I was like, it's crazy how emotional strength is built exactly the same way as physical strength. Those emotional muscles of ours have to bear more weight than we think we can even handle to break us down, and to break down that emotional muscle. And here I go again. I cannot say the word muscle, girl. That emotional muscle tissue, and make it stronger. So we have to like break down our emotions, our emotional selves, to become stronger.
And I definitely see that for you. You've definitely gotten very strong, and pushed through a lot of things that you said that you couldn't push through, but I've seen you push through over and over again.
But enough is enough. I've had enough.
Done.
No more challenges.
And
I just want to coast for a while.
I just want to talk a little bit about just me and Emily as we are. We have been friends for 19 going on 20 years. We've been friends since we were
old.
Not to list our age, but we've been friends for a while. So we've grown up through elementary school, and it's just it's definitely nice having a friend like this. And if anyone's listening, I want to thank you guys.
Thank you. And there's no one on the planet that knows me better than this individual to my left.
And I feel this way about you as well, because even you guys will even hear this podcast, because this is our first podcast, and we just want to introduce ourselves a little bit to get more self-aware with us, and maybe this can help you be more self-aware as well.
Yeah, and some topics relating to self-awareness that we want to speak to are raising happiness levels by aligning our ideals with our actions. So what does that mean for you?
So recently I really reflected on myself and recognized that I am happier when my room and my location is organized. When I have everything in order, when everything is clean and working, I am in a better mindset. But sometimes for some reason, I will let that, fall to the side, and then it will affect me mentally because everything will be disorganized. But as of recently, I really put even a more foot forward to take a better organizational method and things that I don't need, work on getting rid of, and really focusing on things that I enjoy.
So you did some Marie Kondo shit.
I did. I definitely went in. I made sure all my things were organized, and I'm really enjoying my room right now.
What was the hardest thing to get rid of?
The hardest thing? Really, it's just I with all these collected subscription box for makeup and everything like that is really hard.
Those subscription boxes are deadly. And if you want to sponsor us, Ipsy or boxycharm, we are big fans of yours.
Yes, long-time subscribers. It's just sometimes though I'll get so much of it and then I'll look at it and it's expired. So I feel bad, but I don't want to give it away to somebody and give them expired makeup. So I just have to throw it out because it's been so long. And
great products though.
Yes, great products. Thank you for the face masks.
Thank you for everything. For me, aligning my ideals with my actions is as tough as this is for me. I know I can be a little bit of a shady bitch, but I do value kindness. And I know that I am happier when I am being kind towards others and showing mercy instead of judgment. Mm-hmm. And that is hard to do at times. It definitely takes discipline because in traffic, some people don't deserve that. But it will make you happier and it will bring you more of a sense of peace.
I see you eye to eye because it's just, you have to really get into a mindset. I really have to talk to myself sometimes. Like they're a person too, even when I'm driving, because road rage gets us all. But I have to remember they're a person too. I just gotta.
Kevin is the kindest, friendliest person, but when he gets behind the wheel, ooh, girl.
And it's not all the time. It's just when somebody really is, again, going back to the first part, like really ignorantly driving and not aware of their surroundings, and it really affects other people. And
selfish.
It is, and I don't understand about being careful, but when it's 65 and you're going 50 in the fast lane, come on.
Girl, what is you doing?
Scoot the boot. Thank you. But I've had to recently take myself and look, breathe, just say, talk to myself, and be patient. I'll get there eventually.
Okay. The next thing I want to talk about is strengthening work and personal relationships by managing emotions. Okay, so our work and personal relationships by managing our emotions.
Okay, well, there could be two different sides to that. There could be if you're dealing with customers, and there is also when you're dealing with coworkers themselves or upper management, things along those lines too.
Right, or for me, when I'm dealing with my students or when I'm dealing with my TAs or admin. I'm a teacher at a school. And what do you do, Kevin?
I work in customer service at a call center, so I'm always on the phones taking customers' calls, and I do speak to a lot of different people, and I do have a great job, and I enjoy my coworkers, and it's really a great job. But sometimes certain people, you'll have a great day of
what emotions come up?
Emotions
that are hard to deal with.
Some emotions that are hard to deal with are confusion, because everybody's policies are different. Everybody's, because I work for insurance. So when you look at somebody's policy and it's like, well, what is going on with your policy? And you have to review everything fully. And sometimes you don't even get an answer because you have to send it to an upper level to, and they have to follow up. And, sometimes it also leads to anger because it's like, I wish I knew what was going on, but I don't. And then the policyholder will get angry too.
Oh, I don't think anybody's happy when they're calling their insurance agency.
No, but it's, everybody is, generally great. And for you, like, what are some things that frustrate you at yours?
I honestly have the greatest job in the world. I love the people that I work with, and my job makes me feel like I have such a sense of purpose, and reminding myself of that is what help keep me, balanced and calm, knowing that I'm not just sitting at a desk and just making profits for a company. Like, I'm making like an actual difference in people's lives. So even the moments when it's tough, like, I just try to remember that.
Exactly. And I am a people person. I'm an extrovert. And even though I do have, sometimes when I just like want to be left alone, I do like talking to people. So this job is really great for that. And I really get to know a lot of great people. And especially during this time, during quarantine,
people are probably lonely calling you up, like, hey.
Sometimes some of them are so cute. Like a lot of like the older people, I just want to like give them a hug. They're just so cute. They're like, oh, I'm 75 years old. I haven't left the house. I'm like, oh, you're so cute.
Well, I'm glad that they're staying inside and staying safe. Should we move on to our next topic?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, increasing motivation by seeking out your true passions. So in a way, this is our true passion.
Yeah.
We are passionate about expressing ourselves in the most authentic way possible and encouraging others to do the same. And we want to entertain you, and this is our way of doing it, and it motivates us to get this going.
Yes, I agree, because we really want to start getting our foot out there. Eventually, right now, we're just on a podcast form, but slowly but surely, we are going to be recording ourselves while doing our podcast as well, so you can watch this on YouTube eventually, because we really want to start a conversation between everybody. We just want to, we converse every day, and we're always talking about different things.
Kevin and I like have some of the craziest conversations, and we just wanted to like give everybody a little bit of what that's like, little sliver of that. And so right now, we're going to actually turn to a little game, and I'm going to call it First Thing. So we each have a list of 10 words, and we are going to play a little word association. I'm going to say a word, and within 3 seconds, Kevin's going to say the first thing that comes to mind when I say that word. And then when he finishes his, then he'll read me a list, and I'll go off. All right, Kevin, number 1. Heart.
God.
Okay. Fly.
Plane.
Sponge.
SpongeBob.
Trump.
Ooh.
What was that?
Next question.
Glamour.
Me.
Fun.
Party.
party. New,
Doll.
old,
Shoe.
problematic.
Jeffrey.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that. And queen.
Lady Gaga.
Yes. All right. All right, now it's my turn.
All right.
Here we
Mine
go.
are very random.
Okay.
Tube top.
90s.
Monkey.
Banana.
Shoes.
Louboutins.
Ooh. Kitchen.
Cooking.
Free.
Money.
Crusty.
Trump supporters.
Orange.
Trump.
Pudding.
A student.
Ooh. Crazy.
Me.
Game.
Monopoly.
Ooh. That was fun.
That was fun.
So, I'm happy we did that.
Well, I really enjoyed talking to you, Kevin.
Me too. This has been great. This is our first episode, so sorry if it's a little bit short. We are going to definitely be talking on different topics in the future.
And we hope that you will be here next time. And remember, stay positive and keep it fierce.